Hey yo, thanks for tuning in to Celebs Source, your source for celeb news. Now today we got academics getting Selena a huge gift. Meek Mill's Twitter fingers going active again. Busta mentions T.I. once again. NBA YoungBoy versus Floyd Mayweather, and 50 coming for Nas X. Hey yo, thanks for tuning in to Celebs Source. If this is your first time to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that notification bell on the side. Yo, J East Music, salute Music Boy. We see you out there. Hold it down, homie. Shout out to Christian Ingebrigtsen hitting that member button. Yo, that means a lot to us, man, and we mean that. And Pamela Griffin, we got one for you today. Now, first on deck is the G-Wagon, who found himself being gifted against his will to Selena Powell from none other than DJ Academic. That's right, I'm not him. Yo, G was minding his business when he found himself being transported on a highway to his new owner. As G-Wagon waved goodbye to his boys, it was reported that he was super psyched en route and was heard saying, "I can't believe this, I can't believe this, I can't believe this," over and over in excitement. He couldn't stop thinking about how much his new owner would take such good care of him, treating his interior with the utmost respect and dignity. Well, G-Wagon arrived at the house to meet his new owner, and Selena Powell came out the door and shrieked, and he found himself saying, "I can't believe this, I can't believe this, I can't believe this." Selena introduced herself. G-Wagon was immediately depressed upon her arrival, and as he thought about making a getaway and fleeing the scene, Selena quickly jumped on G's hood and screamed out, "Take a picture, take a picture." G felt Powell's shoes on his hood and just knew the violations would begin right here. She took the pic with G on the verge of tears, fearful of the violations he would receive in the future, and he hasn't said a word since. But if you look into his eye, the one word you could hear is help. Meek Mill's Twitter fingers are active once again, and they seem to be going a mile a minute. His fingers are talking invasions and revenge and taking the pain away. In fact, Meek's fingers stated the following. It said, quote, "I let too many new people invade a life that I worked hard for and get a piece without actually adding value to my situation. They came up off me and spun. I feel used and I really want revenge now, but that's just me. And I've been trying to save my money for a rainy day. But I just bought that Rolls truck to take the pain away." Close quote. Now, as of now, Meek hasn't gotten into specifics, but I get the sense that, he'll be delving more deeply into what he's referring to, and something tells me that's right around the corner. It's good to see him pushing off folks that don't add any value to his life. And to talk about revenge on Twitter, that's relatively reckless, bruh. You know what I'm saying? But I'm sure Meek knows that, so we're gonna assume, he's just, look, Busta Rhymes has dropped that ELE2, and just as I suspected, the joint is heat. I listened to that joint so far just to get me pumped up and hyped for whatever I'm about to do. You see what I'm saying? The joint is heat. Now, he dropped that video, Czar, with MOP, and it had that put your hands where my eyes could see type of vibe, you know what I'm saying? With a little bit of MOP in the background just pumping you up. Yo, listening to that album, I'm thinking, this is the only dude that hit his peak and never came down. Real talk, like, who does that? Busta was in an interview, right, with Ebro, and a conversation on T.I. came back into the picture, and Bus stated the following. Yo, take a listen.
But I was just speaking about within the last 4 to 5 weeks.
Right.
Not even years, just like the last 4 to 5 weeks, like 5-6 features just came out alone within the last 4 to 5 weeks,
now,
right?
Yo, my man said, let's be clear. You said that you didn't think me and T.I. would be a good versus. Direct response to that, neither do I. It would be uncivil. That behind beating. But what I'm saying is, I never asked to do a versus with T.I. That's my brother and I love him. But I never asked to do a versus with him, close quote. But Bus, I thought you had said, never mind. Let me keep it going. Busta said, quote, "I work hard throughout these years, man, and I've been very consistent throughout these years, and I speak from a place of pride." Pride is bad, bro. "I'm speaking from a place of being very clear of the fact that I've earned my right to be very, very confident." Facts. "I'm not speaking from a stroking my ego place, but I don't think anybody can actually have a problem with me actually stroking my own ego if I chose to, because I earned it, justifiably so. Yo, my thoughts to that statement, Bus or Bus, is facts. Yo, let's keep it a buck. T.I. is good and all, right? But, you know, he ain't seeing Bus or Bus on his worst day. And I honestly think he knew that. Now, why did they have to do my boy Travis Scott like this? I mean, Saturday was Halloween, right? And a lot of folks wanted to get their mind off of the pandemic, off of the election, off of police brutality and insanity, and just experience a sense of normalcy. And that normalcy would come in the form of putting on a costume and running around pretending to be something that we're not. Now, my costume, you ask? Yeah. I was the Grim Reaper. You see what I'm saying? The Grim Reaper with a 2020 attached to my chest. You know how 2020 gets down. You see what I'm saying? And ain't nothing scarier than the year 2020. I was like, oh, 2020 is going to be the year of clarity. It's going to be the year of vision. And boy, did I get clarity. I see more of America's insides than I care to. And apparently, Travis Scott has seen more than he cares to as well. You're like, what happened to Travis Scott? You got a minute? Your boy decided to celebrate Halloween and rock an old school Batman costume. I mean, he was having fun with it. You know what I'm saying? And the internet wanted to continue the fun when he put the costume away. Because you know how it is, right? Like, yeah, the joke's all said and done, but the internet's like, nah, we still got a couple of jokes for you. The internet wanted to continue the fun. And, I mean, take a look at your boy, right? Now, the internet decided to chime in and give Travis a last message. Now, one person said, Travis Scott is drowning in millions of dollars right now, and he couldn't get a good Batman costume? Shaking my head. Another person came through and said, Travis Scott trying to look like Batman this Halloween, but he built more like the Flea. That was low. You see what I'm saying? Like, you came for his bill? Come on. One person said, this is UPS Batman, while another shot directly below the utility belt with, it's Roach Man. Now that's disgustingly low. Like lower than a roach's knee. You see what I'm saying? Like, when I first heard that, I couldn't help but feel racial undertones. I mean, we've been abused, man. What do you want, right? You think it doesn't have an effect on us psychologically? Anyhow, your boy Travis decided to give a last message and deactivated his Instagram. Y'all know the man got feelings, man. He's a human. Okay, like, these entertainers are human beings, man. That, like, sometimes they feel, some type of way about some of the things y'all say. Y'all made the man cut his joint off. Now, fortunately for him, he's got a couple of millions and a PS5 to wipe away the tears. You see what I'm saying? The teardrop, whatever. Now, here we have NBA YoungBoy, who has a child on the way with Yaya Mayweather, who is facing a 99-year sentence for stabbing another one of NBA's baby mothers. Speaking with Hollywood Unlocked, Floyd Mayweather was on the defensive when asked about some of the comments made by NBA YoungBoy. Mayweather stated the following, take a quick listen.
I consider you family. Your daughter Yaya dating NBA YoungBoy, yes. And she's now pregnant, and yes. People have been talking about it, and I've not even posted on Hollywood Unlocked because I feel like I'd rather have the conversation with you. How did you feel about that?
That makes her happy, then we're happy. Me and her mother is happy. But what I try not to do is get in her personal business, because once she's no longer under my roof, then you know what? It's between her.
NBA YoungBoy, and he had said her bitch ass daddy. That really bothered me, and that frustrated a lot of people.
My thing is this: it has to do with your upbringing. Mm-hmm.
His upbringing, not hers.
Anybody. It starts in the home first. So, what I've always taught my daughter is this: always be respectful when you go into anyone's home, and whatever goes on in your home, don't talk about it to the world. And far as, because I look at NBA YoungBoy as a child, I can't get, with this new generation, kids, the kids talk about, pills, and kids talk about syrup. So, it could have been one of those days for him. But at the end of the day, I only want the best for them.
And I want to go to something.
He said, quote, I just want the best for my daughter. If that makes her happy, then we're happy. Me and her mother is happy. So what I've always taught my daughter is this. Always be respectful when you go to anyone's home. And whatever goes on in your home, don't talk about it to the world. And, you know, far as, because I look at NBA YoungBoy as a child. I can't get upset with a kid like that. With this new generation kids, you know, kids talk about pills and kids talk about syrup. So, you know, it could have been one of those days for him. This is good. I like how he's approaching this. At the end of the day, once again, end of the day, I always want the best for them. Close quote, spoken like a true champ. I can respect Floyd Mayweather on the strength of how he really approached that, man. You see what I'm saying? He could have been like, yo, I'll crush your head, I'll eat your skull, you know what I mean? But the champ is just too dignified for all that crazy talk. You see what I'm saying? And finally, Lil Nas X was all the rage about 2 or 3 summers ago. You see what I'm saying? Like, you couldn't walk onto an elementary school campus or a children's party without hearing his Old Country Road anthem. Rednecks were furious. Your boy came out months later talking about he came out. Yeah, I ain't saying nothing on that. Fast forward to Halloween weekend, which just passed, and your boy's costume was Nicki Minaj. Yes, I'm saying his costume, like he came. I don't even want to use those words. His costume was Nicki Minaj. I mean, your boy went balls in with it too. I mean, like, for lack of a better term. Whatever the case may be, I'm just giving you the news. Do what you want with it. 50 Cent has decided to chime in on Lil Nas X's costume and said, quote, I think Young Buck, why is he doing this? Why? 50 is relentless. I mean, just chopping him to pieces. I think Young Buck and Lil Nas X might make a love connection if he get a BBL. I don't know. Close quote. And then now he deleted that. I mean, he added on, LOL, he looked like his last lover, Junior. Is that you, Junior? Close quote. What the hell is a BBL? Someone posted a comments what a BBL is. I'm afraid of what it is. I should have looked it up before I even recorded this, but whatever. I know y'all gonna be seeing me in the comments. We family. You know what I'm saying? He quickly took that down, but 50, nothing is gone from the internet, bruh. You know this, okay? He followed up the post by saying, what the F, Nicki? Come get him. Now, Nas fired back at 50 and said, Fifth, when I see you on the street, you getting all the applause. It's clapping time. Wear your vest. Close quote. I'm just joking. He ain't say that. He ain't say nothing of the sort. Yo, come back. He ain't say that, bro. He ain't say that. Lil Nas X responded by saying, merely to 50, he responded by saying, why you in Barbie business? You spelled that wrong, bro. You let us know what you think. Was Travis overreacting by deactivating his Instagram? Nas X's costume, how you feel about that? And academics getting Selena Powell at G-Wagon. I mean, you know how much I gotta love somebody to get them a used car, let alone a 2020 G-Wagon? Yeah, I mean, you gotta be hitting me off every day. You know, actually, you just ain't getting it. Yo, let us know what you think. Be sure to, and as you could have guessed, right? I might as well just hit you off with this now. Cardi B has officially called off the divorce to Offset. Now, apparently legal documents have been filed in Georgia calling off the divorce, which is a win for humanity and culture. I mean, we like to see resolutions of this sort. You know what I'm saying? Celebs Source is for family, y'all, and for culture, and for the culture. And yo, be sure to hit the thumbs up button if you're down for family. Be sure to hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so already. Hit that notification bell, all that good stuff. Yo, check out our old vids, man. You know, you can just let the playlist ride and sit back and just chill. Yo, thanks for tuning in to Celebs Source, your source for celeb news.